survivors. Hope you can hear me. Hello, I'm gonna start calling you guys my survivors. If you are a regular on my channel, thank you so much for being subscribed. And I decided recently that I'm gonna start calling you guys my survivors. We are survivors. Um, so today's Sunday. I'm not sure where you are. I'm in the US in the Midwest. Today is Sunday, almost 3 p.m., and I decided to go live. Good news, I'm done with my video, my next video about Suicide Prevention Month. I'll be having it posted for tomorrow around 2 p.m. So stay tuned for that. So I just want to go live just to talk about, I want to go live to talk about just September being Suicide Prevention Month. Um, mental health is extremely important and it's just not talked about enough. And a lot of people struggle, you know. And I think that people tend to think that someone who takes their own life is a coward or they're selfish. But a person has to be really strong to go through with that, you know. So give people grace, you know. Take care of your mental health. Know the signs of your loved ones. Notice when they have been up and happy and all of a sudden they're down. You know, if you care about people, pay attention to their mental health so we can prevent people from taking their lives. You know, more people need to get help. More people need to seek out professional therapy. Hello, the Gaming Brothers. How are you today? Thank you for joining the live. Just talking about mental health. September is Suicide Prevention Month. You know, pay attention to your health, your mental health, and those of your friends and family. Show people you care. You know, if you see someone needs some help, reach out to them. You never know how much your help can bring so much joy to their life. I'm well, thank you. I'm outside and as you can see, and it's a little bit chilly, but it's not bad. So I just wanted to come out and talk about something that's very important, mental health. September being Mental Health Prevention Month. I mean, not suicide prevention. So I have a video coming out tomorrow and I'm going to talk about how, you know, it has affected my life. I've known two people who, you know, were involved in that kind of behavior. And you wonder how someone could do that, but you get it once you have your mind in that kind of thinking. Todd Pickgram, aka Satan, I'm not sure what you're talking about, but I hope that you're taking care of your mental health, Todd, and everyone else in my chat, because I would not like for any one of you to take your life. You know, life is hard. I get it. Life can be very hard, and, you know, you think that by not being here anymore, everything will be solved, but you do leave your family and friends to mourn your loss. You know, it's very hard to deal with after the fact, you know. Once you realize that your friend or family has taken their life, it's like you have to live with the consequence of them not being here anymore, and that's really hard to deal with. Your leave asking why, but it really isn't about you, it's about them. You said, I wish I looked good. You don't think you look good, the gaming bro? You're good. Okay, okay. I'm glad you're good. Take care of yourself. Like I was trying to say, like life can be very hard, you know, especially when you don't have a lot of support, when you don't have a strong support system. You know, and you guys know I've been talking a lot about the Madeline Soto case. And, you know, Madeline could have easily taken her own life, but she really tried to survive being abused by her mother's boyfriend. There's so much that people are going through right now every day, and they're going. And my heart goes out to anyone who's going through hard times and you're still waking up every day and saying, I'm going to try again. I admire you for that. You know, and if you need support, if you need help, reach out to your friends and family, reach out to a mental health professional, because life is hard and sometimes we need help. We can't do it all by ourselves. There's billions of people on earth and we can't do it on our own, you know. So don't be afraid, don't feel ashamed to reach out for help. in whatever situation you are, whether you're having financial stress, you're having stress about school, about work, about, home life, being a parent or being a child. It's not easy. It's not being a child or an adult. Life is hard for everyone. So no one's life is more valuable than no one's life is more valuable than the other. No one is better than the other. We're all on this earth trying to survive. So it's not weak of someone who is thinking of taking their own life, or it's not weak of someone who already did. You got to understand where their mind was. You don't really know. And unless you've walked in somebody's shoes, you can't judge them for doing that. Just be there to support them before they do that. I'm a child in grade 6, so it's hard now. Yeah, school can be hard. And I have a child, the gaming bro. My child is in the 8th grade, so my child um, goes to school and taking classes and playing sports. All that can be hard for you. But you got to have good friends around you, friends who will encourage you to do good things. You don't want friends that's making you do bad things. If you have friends that's encouraging you to make poor decisions, those are not the kind of friends for you. Those are the kind of friends who will put you in a bad situation and won't be there for you to get you out of it. You got to choose your friends wisely. I'm glad you have 3 good friends, the gaming brothers. That's awesome. Some people don't have any friends. And I always tell my daughter, she's young, she's 13. I tell her that I'm so proud of you for being able to make friends and to be friendly, because some kids don't have any friends at all. Some children have 0 friends, and it's not easy for them. And being in a big school with all those children, and no one wants to talk to you, no one wants to be your friend. It's not easy. But keep on trying. Someone is going to be out there to be your friend. And just because people don't want to be your friend doesn't mean you're not a good person. Maybe you're misunderstood. Maybe you need to work on your communication. Maybe you need to talk to a counselor or a therapist to help you get out of your shell, or just communicate better. But you don't need to have a lot of friends. As long as you have one good one, or someone that is there for you, someone who will listen to you, someone who will believe in you, and someone you can trust. That's very important, especially as a young child like you, the Gaming Brothers. I'm happy that you have friends. I'm really glad. When I was growing up, it was hard for me in school. I'm not originally from the U.S., so when I came to this country, I was teased, and it was hard to make friends because I felt like people thought I was like an oddball or alien. Barney Bell, thank you so much, Barney Bell. I do my best to help people, and that's why I'm a survivor of childhood abuse, and I created my channel to try to understand people and to try to help people. And that's why I call my channel Why Are Humans Like This, because when I went to college, my major was psychology, and I went to school trying to learn more about myself and to understand the mind and understand people. So that's why my channel is called Why Are People Like This. I'm always trying to figure out why and the stem of things. And even if you find out why someone did something, that doesn't give them a pass to say, oh, I understand why you're like that, so it's okay. No, I just want to understand. Thank you again, Barney. And the Gaming Brothers says, I didn't have that first, then I get more brave. I talked and I get a friend, and then I got more friends and a dog. I love that you have a dog. My daughter wants a dog, but we are not going to be able to get a dog right now. And I'm hoping that when we finally get a house that can hold a dog and I can manage, we can get one. But I really want a cat. I want a cat. I've always wanted a cat since I was a little kid. I just been like really intrigued by cats. They seem so friendly and soft, and I've been hearing good things about cats. And I think I was letting like the bad things I hear about cats make me not want to get one. Like people have said that cats like to scratch up your furniture, or that their urine stink, or they vomit. But I've been watching YouTube videos about how to take care of a cat, the right things to do. And I think if I pay attention and prepare myself, I'll be able to do it, because cats are very cuddly, and some of them cannot be so friendly, I guess, but cats are very independent pets, and I don't have the time and energy for a dog. So I need to go now. Bye. Okay, bye, the Gaming Brothers. You guys check out the Gaming Brothers. I'm not sure about his channel. I haven't checked it out yet, but thank you so much. I plan on going live a lot more, the Gaming Brothers, so I'm going to check out your channel and see what it's about. My son likes the game. But he's 8 years old, so maybe we can check out your channel and see what it's all about, okay? Thank you so much for joining live. I really appreciate it. But yeah, anything that you need to help you with your mental health, whether it's an animal. Oop, there's a plane going by, you guys. There's an airplane going by, so that's what you hear right now. But when it comes to suicide, take care of your mental health. And some people have, like the Gaming Brothers were talking about, he has a dog. Some people have a dog, some have cats and other animals. If you need a support animal, definitely get one. Whatever can help you through this life, do it. Life is all about survival and just being happy and doing whatever you can. Don't worry about what people think about you. Comparing yourself to other people will drive you crazy. Everyone is different. Everyone looks different. Everyone thinks differently. Everyone has different experiences. So don't compare yourself. You will drive yourself crazy thinking that you should look like that, or you should have this house, you should have this car, you should have this job. Like, just work with what you have. If you have a car that doesn't work that well, but if it's still moving, keep on going. As long as you have somewhere to live, as long as you have a job. And if you don't have a job or someone to live, keep trying. There are a lot of resources out there. I'm always telling people to call 211 if you're having any type of issue with mental health or housing or food. Call 211. It's like a resource line. Don't be afraid to reach out for help. I'd rather you reach out for help than to take your life. Like I said, September is National Suicide Prevention Month, and it's very important for us to try to prevent those that we love from taking their life. Because once they're gone, it's going to be like a hole in our hearts without them. And I don't want anyone that I love and care about to take their life. I wouldn't even wish that on a stranger, but I would rather people just leave people alone than to hurt others. Leave people alone. Do not hurt anyone. Barney Bell says, my grandchild has a great life, but still has a hard time. She is 12. I would suggest, Barney Bell, is to have your grandchild, if you can't get into a counseling sessions, insurance can probably cover that. And also there's Medicare. I'm sorry, I meant Medicaid. There's Medicaid. So I'm not sure what kind of insurance options your grandchild has. And I like I said, call 211. But I'm going to be honest, my child is in counseling herself, just for the additional support. No one is too good for therapy. No one is too good for counseling. We all can use help. Even the strong people that you see every day, they seem so strong, they seem so brave, they need help. Because sometimes our strongest people need the most help, the one who appears strong. And sometimes the strong people are the ones you see taking their life because they just couldn't take it anymore. Like, I will never forget the fact that comedians, they make us laugh. I love comedians, by the way. I love stand-up comedy. They make us laugh, but then they have some of the most darkest stories. Look at Robin Williams. He took his life many years ago. You would never expect Robin Williams, a funny comedian, a rich comedian, to take his life. But clearly he was unhappy. He had his struggles. I don't know the backstory to Robin Williams, but I know that he had mental health struggles, but he made people laugh. And it's really sad to lose someone like that. So those that you see who appear to be strong and laughing and happy, they might be really unhappy and miserable. You just don't know. You just don't know. Don't assume about people. Be supportive, be kind. You never know what your kind word can mean to someone. Treat people the way that they deserve to be treated, with kindness. Treat people the way that you want to be treated. If you want to be treated with love and care, treat others that way too. It's only fair, it's only right. Because you could say one thing to someone and that could really push them over the edge to taking their life. If you can't say something nice, I know it's cliche, don't say anything at all. We have that too. We just worry, but we stay strong for her. I also suggest, Barney Bell, is to keep your grandchild in some type of activity, some type of sport, some type of recreation. I have my child in a sport, and it has really uplifted her attitude. Being in a sport also encouraged them to have higher grades and to be more, to try harder in school, because in sports you can't have bad grades. They encourage you to stay at a certain grade level. So I say your grandchild maybe join a sport. It can help your grandchild have more friends and have more purpose in life, to say, hey, my team is looking forward to me showing up. My team wants me to be there. Feeling a part of a team can make you feel like you have a purpose in life. So I suggest that as well. But I'm glad your grandchild is in counseling. But anything else outside of school or outside of counseling could be beneficial. People want to feel needed and wanted. And so I feel like that would help her to feel wanted by being in a team and people are expecting to see her. But whatever she likes, maybe she likes gaming. Maybe she could join a gaming club. Whatever your grandchild's into, see if you can look for a club or some type of team that they can join. I highly recommend that. I'm glad you're there for her mental health. There's so many people out there who ignore their children, or ignore their grandchildren. We see what happened to Madeline Soto. Her mother ignored her mental health. Her people around her. She just didn't get enough help. My neighbor's dog, y'all. Those are my neighbor's dogs. Speaking of dogs earlier, they are barkers around here. But yeah, I'm glad that she does activities. I'm glad she does activities. That's awesome. That is awesome. And I appreciate people like you. You, Barney, and people like you make the world go round. Anyway, so close that door so the bugs won't come in. Anyway, so I was trying to see if the dog will calm down. Looks like he's calmed down a little bit. It's okay. Barney Bell says, you to my friend. I'm not sure what you mean, but we can. Oh, you too, my friend. Yes, thank you. Thank you so much. I appreciate you joining live. I appreciate all my subscribers, all my supporters. Like I said, I'm calling you guys my survivors. We're all trying to survive something. Some of us are vocal about what we go through. Some of us don't talk about it. Hold on. But yeah, I'm going to probably stay on for 2 more minutes, and then I'm going to be off. I hope you guys are having a good Sunday. I hope you continue to have a good Sunday. I'm not sure if it's Sunday where you are in the world, but it's Sunday where I am. It's 3:14 in the afternoon, 3:14 p.m. And I just wanted to come out here and talk to you all about your mental health, about preventing suicide in your life or your loved ones. Mental health is extremely important. I didn't realize how important mental health was until I got older. So the older I've been getting, the more important I realize it is. Because when I was young, I was just trying to survive the life that I had. I was in survival mode for so many years, the majority of my life. And I'm trying to get my brain to calm down and to understand that we're going to be okay. I'd like to see you work in this field. Thank you, Barney Bell. Like I said, when I was in college, I majored in psychology and I wanted to go further with it, but I didn't. And it's not too late. I still hope to maybe I'll get my master's degree, because mental health is important to me. And I wouldn't mind being a counselor and doing virtual sessions and stuff like that. I Robert Stewart said, I actually can't deal with people with no common sense. Everybody's stupid. Robert, it can be frustrating, but you got to focus on you. Because if you keep focusing on other people, you're going to be frustrated. Because there's going to be a lot of people out here in the world who's going to piss you off. And you're giving them control when you're allowing them to piss you off. A lot of people know how to push the right buttons. You got to breathe, Robert. Go and say, you know what I'm saying? I'm not going to let you affect me. What others think about you is none of your business. Let them be stupid. You continue to be smart and ignore them. There are people out there who are intentionally trying to upset you. It's like their job to just piss you off because they're unhappy. Miserable people want you to be miserable. You know, the saying, misery loves company. Don't let them bring you down to their level. Robert, keep your head high, okay? Worry about your mental health. All right, so it was nice chatting with you guys. Maybe I'll go live again later, but I definitely am going to be going live way more often, probably every day or every other day. And I'm going to keep talking about topics that have to deal with survival and mental health. Yes, Barney Bell said, be a winner, Robert. Be a winner, Robert. Don't let the so-called stupid people bring you down, you know? What's that one saying? Don't argue with a fool because from a distance, no one can tell the difference. Just don't argue with them. Don't worry about them. Let them argue with themselves. Let them be the idiot or the stupid person. And you continue to hold your head high and walk away. Don't engage. Gray rock. Gray rock. That's what I learned dealing with a narcissist. You have to gray rock. You have to just focus on the facts and don't respond to stupid things. It's not worth it. This world is full of stupid people, you know, but there's also smart, loving people on earth who. Robert Stewart says, yep, I actually just got rot in hell for pointing out that you can't breathe in gas fumes. I explained that 20 years ago just because I said people would die suffocating in 2020 after they kicked me out. I met Jesus. Robert, you got to understand that not everyone is going to agree with you, you know? You just got to let them, you just got to prove, you got to let them figure it out on their own. You know, you're going to have your I told you so moment. It's so hard convincing other people how to think like you. It's almost impossible. You just got to like show them what you're saying. Live in your truth. Live day to day by being a good example to what they should be doing. And if they don't want to do it, that's on them. You know? We really just can't get mad once people don't want to think the way we think. People have a right to choose how they want to think, whether it's a poor decision or a good decision. All you can do is give them the information and let them do with it what they please. I had to learn that as a parent. Like, we tell our kids the right things to do this, do that, but they may or may not listen to us, right? You just got to model positive behavior and give them good advice and just hope that they listen. That's all you can do, Robert. And anyone that's listening, there's only so much we can do. You will drive yourself crazy trying to persuade people to think like you or to be like you or to love you. You just got to love yourself and keep doing you. Life is going to keep going on. And life can be short. So don't waste it being frustrated with people, arguing with people. It's not worth it. Spend your time loving yourself and loving those that love you. And that's it. That's all you can do. One day at a time, Robert. Like Barney Bell said, Robert, be a winner. Show them what a winner looks like. Model that kind of behavior that you want them to do. And just hope that they'll listen. And be okay if they don't listen, you know? It's frustrating. I get it. But it's not worth being frustrated about. Like, don't make your blood pressure go up because people are not listening to you. Thank you, Barney. So, yeah, I'm going to get off now. I'm about to be at the 25 mark. I appreciate anyone who was here in my life in the beginning, anyone in the middle, anyone towards the end, and anyone watching the playback. I appreciate your supports of my channel. Why Are Humans Like This? My videos and lives and stories are always going to be centered about survivors. As a survivor, I go hard for other survivors. You know, it's just my passion in life. No one went hard for me. No one advocated for me as a child when I needed them to. So I try to do that for my children, and I try to do that for strangers and whoever I feel like needs it. I do what I can while I'm here. I want to have purpose in life. You know, I don't want to just make videos just about random things. I want videos that can stand the test of time, that have meaning and purpose. I want to encourage, I want to inspire others. So if anything I says to you encourage and inspire you, my heart feels good, and I appreciate you taking in my messages. All right? Again, please like, comment, share, and subscribe to my channel. I really appreciate everyone's support. See ya. The dog is telling me to get off live. See y'all.